Hello and welcome back to Chain Deco's Ashes of Elrant, where today we are exploring Elrant City at last. There are things to do in Elrant City that we have yet to get around to doing, so we are going to go ahead and take care of that. I have at this point finally finished the fishing, which you can see from the fact that we have the catch the blobfish objective. So that is ready to go. That'll be next week we have that. That'll be episode 112. But yeah, that's all done, so that's good. Let's see. There are pools of power here, and we also need to learn all the talents. Oh hey, look at that. Raphael level up. Tom Key level up. All talents learned. That gives us another objective on the reward board. Also, our chain got massive. We now have the Hero's Medal. The last hero we have a Hero's Medal, which is the last objective on the reward board. We are very rapidly approaching done with Ashes of Elrond. We are definitely getting there. Alright, let's get looking around for all the objectives here. So, we need to find Abel, find the pools of power, and just generally clear out the treasure chests in this area. We've done a decent job in the northern half, though there's probably still more to go up there. Let's see, actually. There are a few locked doors we might be able to go into. The door is locked, unlocked with a sewerage key. Alright, we can check this out then. Into the sewers! Yeah, this is a great idea. Very sanitary. Alright, well, I guess as we were swimming along the sewers, we're gonna have to take a look for any path we can get out, maybe check out some treasures. Looks like there's a path going down. This is the only way to go. I keep feeling like I'm getting caught on things. There's nothing to actually grab in there. Very long path. It's not really leading to anything specific yet. Oh, here we go. Where does this take us? We have a treasure. Champion's Fangs. Sounds like it's going to be an ultimate weapon for Leonar. Nice. +4 to your attack. Very good. You're already our big, heavy hitter for Ashes of Elrond. Nice to make you even a little bit more powerful. Okay, so nothing else here it looks like. There is a chest up top of that roof, but we can't get it to it from here, so let's keep moving. Nothing here. Nothing south. Let's just keep moving. It is just one long, straight path. Okay, we've got some options here. Let's go in here first, which leads us out of the sewers. Hello? A bar? Hi! Another turtley, please? Since monsters are the only beings that can be born in this place, it's our only source for meat and liquor. That checks out. We catch wool turtles and use them for food and drinks. The alcohol made out of their blood tastes like piss, but it's still better than nothing. Awful. But I suppose we don't actually even need food to survive. We just eat for pleasure and to keep our spirits up. Very understandable. I hate cabbage. Good for you. Okay, there's an exit. Looks like maybe 2 exits here. Just leads back into the main area, so just another exit from the entrance to the sewer, I suppose. Welcome to the Recreation Center. In this place, we can play games and relax. The vein always appears so serious, but they came up with a lot of fun games to keep our minds stimulated. Very important thing to do when you are basically trapped in purgatory for thousands of years. Okay, so we've got a ladder down. What do you think about a miniature Elrond? What's the scale on it? We built this miniature diorama for fun. At the beginning, we thought we would have plenty of wood. We were wrong. Now we only add something new to it every 100 years or so. It is massive. Y'all may have made a little bit too big of a scale. We used to have a great card game, but the guy who created it disappeared without a trace 100 years ago. I wonder what happened to him. Interesting. Okay, there is a treasure here. I want to find that before we head to another floor or another area. Okay. That looks suspicious, and yet there is nothing there. Where is the treasure in this area? I am seeing nothing obvious. Okay, and this just goes back down to the bar. There's no staircase up here, is there? No. I would have noticed that earlier anyway. Where the hell is this treasure? I am actively scanning every inch of the screen. No. No. My best guess is either to the left somehow, or up here, or in the diorama. But I don't see any way to get anywhere new, so we're just gonna give up on this for now, and hopefully I'll remember later. Alright, back into the water. Let's keep swimming. Okay, we got two paths. We can go left or we can go up. Let's go left first to find a pool of power. Hello there. Do we wish to acquire the power? Of course, Groff. Why are you even asking at this point? There we go. There's all the pools of power for Elrant City. Let's mark that off. Still need to find Abel, get all the deals, defeat all the terrors, which we've have found all but one of them, I believe. Yeah, all but one, and two of them have kicked our asses. How many more pools of power are there? There's 2 in Old Town and 3 total in the Wastelands, and I think we have 2 of them? I think we've got 2 of them in the Wastelands, so like 3 more total, I think? We're getting there. Once we have all the pools of power, we should be able to pretty cleanly deal with the rest of the Maelstrom Terrors. Though I do want to go back in and try again soon. Are you here to meet our master? Go ahead. Okay. Oh. Just a little bit creepy. Hello? Do you like my masks? They're modeled after the ancient Arcan people. Who are you? My name is Abel, and I am the architect and guardian of this physical space within the Maelstrom. Abel, I know you. You're a Vane. Queen Tia, I see. You must have come from Eldrea. Please tell me your story. A gate was opened here. That's not something a typical human could accomplish. But somehow Marcus and the Gondebrand Society succeeded in doing this. His minion Endarts guided us here. Then there's only one explanation. There must be a Vane in their ranks. Who are you anyway, and who exactly are the Vane? I'm sure you have many questions. I'm ready to answer them. Let's get some information finally. Who are the Vane? The Vane are a people with close ties to the Maelstrom. In our true form, we are made of pure ether. Only when in contact with other humans do we take on a physical form. No one can manipulate the Maelstrom and the ether as skillfully as us. I'm sure you have many questions. How did the Vane help the Order of Leonar? We sealed the Harbinger in the Maelstrom and created this realm as a guard station. I have been watching over this area ever since. Most of the other Vane have split up. Some of them were sealed inside the ether of the Maidens to accompany them on their journeys. The rest moved to another dimension to preserve their immortality. From there, they've watched over Eldrea. But if your stories are true, then they must have slowly lost their minds. Not much different from some of the people in this realm. I'm sure you have many... Alright. Was it the Vane I met during the assault on Torment? Was that... I believe that is when died and we saw the 3 giants. The beings that turned back time. What are you talking about, Glenn? I've been quiet about it because I didn't understand, but... So that's where my guardians died. I can feel their absence, but now I know for sure. You're right, Glenn. Those beings you met were indeed the Vane. Upon your death, Quintia, their seal unraveled, thus releasing them from your ether. Given the grave situation, they had no choice but to follow through with a plan that was originally devised back in Elrant. That was until they noticed Glenn. How are they able to turn back time? The Ars Arcanum of Time Rewind. It's a powerful spell that can devour vast amounts of ether. It's limited in the amount of space and time it can turn back, though. The further you turn back time and the larger the area, the more ether the spell requires, growing at an exponential rate. Paradoxes can occur at its borders, however, which is why this spell is incredibly dangerous. That's a pretty damn good way to actually limit time travel while having it in your story. I like that. That's good. For those few seconds at the top of the tower, my brethren must have used up all of their power and most of the ether from Pandora's box, Queen Tia. I'm sure you... Alright. Why do you look so puny? We Vane manifest our bodies through magic. Now that this mono machine is sucking up the ether around the Harbinger, I'm using all of my energy to slow down the process. That's why I don't have much power left to take on any other form than this one. Alright, well, it was good to meet you. I won't be able to help you very much as the entirety of my concentration and energy is focused on the Harbinger's prison. So it's all up to you to stop Marcus's plans. I wish you much more than luck. The future of Eldrea is in your hands. Alright, thank you for all the information. It was good meeting you. Best of luck with your end. We are getting ourselves as prepared as we possibly can before we go chasing after the Mana Machine. Okay, so that is, other than the treasure chest, that is effectively all the objectives within... You know what, we can just swim back to the bar. That is all the objectives within Elrant City, so that's good news. I am going to we're going to grab the rest of the chests here. Even though there's no objective for it, the chests themselves will be valuable as they're going to give us, you know, loot, which could very much help us. I'm hoping for water and fire resist. Did I really never... Oh my god, that explains a few things. Yeah, I would very much like some more water and fire resist to help out with fighting 2 of the Maelstrom Terrors. We have some great wares for sale. Check it out. What do you got? Upgrade materials. Nice. And regular usables. Alright, let's sell off our loot. Blobbert's Heart. Blobbert the blobfish? That's just cruel. Oh, and I do need to go through and do a bunch more fishing to unlock some of these deals. I'll have to do that soon. Let's see. Can't buy any deals yet, but we do have most of them unlocked. I did get... In the fishing episode, I didn't end up buying a few bits of ultimate armor. So we do have better armor for everyone, which is going to help as well when we get back to dealing with the Maelstrom Terrors. I do want to try and do that today. Let's go through real quick, see if there's any upgrades we can do. It is likely that I'm going to have to just buy some upgrade materials. I'm going to hold off on that as long as I can, though. Hey, ultimate weapon for Leonard. Perfect. Attack 115. Also, armor. Probably should be upgrading that, huh? Who do I want to upgrade? Let's do... Amalia. I would love to have better armor for you. Since you are our healer. We'll skip over Sienna for now. Check everyone else. Actually, we have enough materials we can probably upgrade just about everyone's armor to max. So let's do that real quick. We have a lot of supplies from clearing out the reward board, which is quite nice. We got a bunch of Sappenpanzers, which are the best heavy armor, I believe, in Elrond. We got some ring suits to upgrade. We're really gonna end up with everyone having maxed out armor. Which means at this point, oh, well, it's fine. At this point, the big excuse for not being able to beat anything is going to be just not having the right gems. Okay, I know there's a treasure up this way. Around here to the left and then down. I saw it earlier when we were going in the house. Vineyard string, nice. We already had plenty of that, but doesn't hurt to have more. Also, part of the reason I am so insistent on we need to go grab all the treasure is because we are also trying to find those collector's coins, which we need to deliver to that person in the wasteland. We need to get 3 more. And I forget what exactly the hero's medals are for. I'm pretty sure they're for giving Leonard upgrades. I just forget where to use them. Listen, it has been a bit. I remember there being 1, maybe 2 treasures down here. I just don't remember how to get to them. Oh, here we go. How dare you? Okay. Where's the trick? Around here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, that's the trick. That's the trick right there. All right. And it is very possible that this is the same treasure we were seeing in the other building. If they put all the building interiors on the same map, or at the very least that building interior on the same map as the other one. Which would be just a little bit mean. But also probably effective. But also mean. Have we gotten this one yet? No, this is new. Finally, someone new. I don't mind you coming into my house uninvited. We all do this. Good to know. You're just not gonna talk, okay? And the stairs are blocked off, and there's nothing in here. Honestly, it makes me very suspicious that there's nothing in there. Okay, I swear, I remember seeing... Yeah, there is. There is something up there. How do we get there? Why do you not talk to me at all? Okay, I have some hunches actually. Given that we know Old Town exists and there's paths into it from basically everywhere, it seems like, I have a strong suspicion that there's going to be several treasures that we can only reach by going through Old Town. Wait, I wanted to check upstairs first just to see. Nope, this is in fact a separate map as I feared. God damn it. Where is that awful treasure? Please. What? Not the chat bubble. I could have sworn I saw a shine right around the same spot. Yeah, I got no clue. I'm gonna go check around for things, and if I find anything new, like the 2 treasure chests I'm looking for, I will be back. Worst case scenario, I am going to probably look up where any collector's coins in town might be. I don't want to, but I also don't want to waste our time. We've got a lot to do as it is. Okay. So, when I was swimming around in the sewers, I did remind myself that there is a treasure chest on this roof. There's also all these little mouse hole things. So you know what my thought is? My thought is, I want to go see what potions are at the brewery. Because there are enough of these mouse holes around that I'm wondering if there is some sort of shrinking potion. And for some reason, I'm remembering the name Mini-Me Potion? Yeah, there it is, Mini-Me Potion. In order to use this, sit down on a bench within Elrant City Center. Once you leave the city center, the potion loses its effect. Let's talk to you. You find a comfy bench. Not yet. But let's also, while we're here, brew the slow digestion extra large. I got a feeling I know what that is for as well. We are absolutely adorable. Okay. Okay, this is making a lot more sense now. Suddenly, there is so much to explore. We cannot use staircases, but we do now have access to all those little mouse holes. And that is going to give us a lot to explore. Okay, so we got a treasure chest down there. I've got a feeling I know how to get to that one. I remember we tried to get to it before, and we got screwed over by the ground collapsing on us. How are we going to get in there? That goes back here. I want to get back down there somehow. Ah! Through here? No? Wow, that is cruel. That looks perfectly like a place I would be able to go. Oh, I was wondering if we were small enough we could just walk over without it being an issue. Hello. Party points voucher. Not really useful at this point at all, but hey, we got it. Okay, so let's see. Now we can probably get the treasure chest on the top floor of this area. Once we are reminded of how to get up there. Oh. Ah! Okay, so we can go up through that mouse hole and probably go through this mouse hole to reach the diorama! Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay, Elrond has opened up to us. Now we can get a nice view of what the area looks like before it all, you know, was destroyed, because we're not actually in Elrond. This is a facsimile in the Maelstrom. Got a nice lake over here, or honestly, given the size, it's more of a sea. There's Elrond. Okay, this gives us so many more options. Now we can head down to the southeast end of town. And we should be able to head in here. Then take this up to the roof and head out to get agility up. Okay, not bad. Not quite what I was hoping for, but definitely a really good reward. I was just kind of hoping for a fire or water resist. Actually, wait, I think we have plenty of water resist. It's fire resist that we really need. Okay, is there anything else we can do with the mini-me potion before I, you know, go back to normal? It's not like we can't just do this whenever we want, so it's not a big deal if we go back now. I just want to be thorough. Fish? Have I spoken to you before? Do you want to visit my home? Well then hold on to my fin. Okay. Do you want to return? Nope. Blue. Blow. No. We are down here underwater. And there's a pool of power down here. Let's check it out. There's also a treasure chest right there, if we can figure out how to get to it. Yes, thank you, Groth. I'll just take the power and go. Thank you very much. I wonder how many people just don't get the running joke with saying that this is Groth who's offering me. Play Xenogears. It's a great game. It is aged, but it's also fantastic. I love it so much. How the heck am I getting to... Okay, I gotta go from the left side. There's too many rocks. I'm not gonna lie. This area is kind of making my eyes bleed a little bit. Just a little bit. Not literally bleeding, obviously. But, like, this area is hard to look at. Hey, one of the collector's coins. Perfect. Ahoy, hoy. I'm surprised you're able to breathe underwater. You can't? Well, you better hurry up then. Oh, crap. Please don't let there actually be a time limit. Let's get out of here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's probably it for mini-me. barf it. Oh, God. I will say it, there's one thing this game is not ashamed of. It's being just a little bit too much and just a little bit gross. Okay, we want to get to the bottom left. Ah, here we go. Up the stairs, over here, drop. Don't fall down the damn hole. We're gonna go through here, safely around, and grab the chest. Jack's ring, what does that do for us? Oh my God. Jack of all trades ring. Got it. Oh my goodness. Would also probably be real nice to put that on, that could go well on basically anyone, really. That's real nice. Okay, what else is there for us to do? I still need to find that chest in the Mushroom Forest. I'm gonna go search the Mushroom Forest. We've got to find that chest. Wait. I think I have a hunch where it is. But then it would be appearing on the map, wouldn't it? No, I don't think it's over here. Alright, well, I am going to do my best to find this last treasure chest. I've got no clue where it might be, though, so I could be here a bit. Okay, so I worked my way back through... Oh shit, hang on, I went the wrong way. How do I... That's how you get over there. Gotta wait for that long path to open up. Anyways, I came back through a good chunk of the lava area of Deadlands, hoping to try to beat the Maelstrom Terror here. And so far, these enemies have been way easier than they were the first time through, which was also, you know, the last time we tried to fight the boss here. So I've got a very strong feeling that this is going to be a much easier fight now. Not easy, I'm not gonna make that claim because that would be naive and stupid of me. But I think it's probably going to be a lot more viable because it feels like I'm doing way more damage to enemies, partially because I have better gear, partially because I have better crystals, partially because I have a whole bunch... Oh shit, I meant to use Elite Strength, oh well. Partially because I have a whole bunch of upgrades from the Pools of Power. Partially because I have all the party skills now, including the stat upgrades. I've gotten a lot of upgrades since the last time we fought this guy, just not that long ago, literally just a few days ago. So we're gonna see how this goes. I think we can beat him today. I think if we can beat this Maelstrom Terror, then we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. Alright, final Blossom. Yeah, we're doing tons of damage. They're not doing very much to us. Who is going to move first? It doesn't really matter, so we'll go after you. Oh crap. Yeah, that's fair. Piercing shot, let's just go for the damage. Punch you to death, maybe? Okay, yeah, you should be able to easily finish it off, Bathraz. We're good. Like, we're beating them to their ability to use Puff all day when we're doing AoEs against all of them at once. We're in much better shape now. So I'll real quick show what I have in terms of not skills, equipment. I'll just real quick scroll through it. And then I haven't really set up Glenn, but I think he'll be fine. But I'm gonna put Glenn out first, so I can use his all break. Alright, double steps, get everyone going nice and fast. Warm up with you. We have an ultra move ready to go at the start, so that's excellent. All break to make you less of a threat. Aura. I think we're going to be dealing with mostly magic damage here. And that heat wave is going to be a problem, but it's nothing we can't deal with. Let's do a head attack, get the bleed going. We have a lot of turns before he even gets a move, so that's also really good in our favor. You're weak to water. Okay. So we do want the water attacks, which I only have, technically only really have on Leonard through the crystal. It's fine. 1521 is not bad. And then I think I did the math multiple times and found that Hero Struggles is the best bet for Micah. Alright. King's Punishments. And then I'm getting a little bit worried about our overheat. We're getting real close. Oh my god, 10,000 damage. Let's do a shield. Just to stay on top of that. Have all the damage types covered. Right, you have act twice, and then we have this. And that did like nothing. Okay. We have another Amalia move before our next round. So that's good. Shoot. What are our options here? Let's keep doing hero struggles. I have a plan. I would love to use suplex as soon as possible. First, I think this will be a good move. Get a whole bunch of bites ready. So next turn we can use weakness bite, do a ton of damage from that, and we have its critical hit from just elemental advantage. So weakness hit, and we could get a critical hit if we're lucky. You jerks. Okay. In that case, we're gonna do a heal overdrive. Now, weakness bite. Good chunk of damage in there right away. We're very early in the fight and already seeing a good chunk coming out of Vulcan's health. Okay, I'm getting worried about our overdrive again. It's not looking ideal. We're gonna heal all. Okay, the act twice is gonna be dangerous here. That's hitting everyone. Please don't fire stare. You know what? That's acceptable. It's not great, but it is acceptable. First priority has to be getting Amalia back up. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna play it safe. We only have one left. Shoot. Let's just go for a meal. Shoot. No, we're gonna. This is magic overdrive. We're gonna use our overdrive items. We're gonna get this under control. Oh no, Amalia doesn't have a turn for a while. Oh no. Okay. We're definitely in a much better position than we were before. Unfortunately, I do need to play a little bit more defensively. Which is absolutely doable. I'm going to take a guess that it's basically all magic damage. But it feels winnable. It feels very, very winnable. Yeah, start with warm up. Okay, I need to play more defensively, and in particular, I need to be more on top of the overdrives. The overdrive. Keeping it in a reasonable spot. This is not a great way to start, but whatever, it's fine. And I do need to remember to keep bringing Glenn out every now and then to refresh that all break. That's something I'm just gonna have to check each turn. Because if I don't check every turn, I'm going to forget to check it all. Okay, so you have 4 turns left on those. We're good. We are definitely good. So we have 1.9, or you know what? What matters is the actual raw damage we do. 535. Okay, no, you're using your magic. It's fine. Champion's Cheer. I'm gonna try and remember to play cautiously with my overdrive. Because it's not been kind of. That's a lot of damage. Okay, Elite Strength. Amalia, we gotta get you healing on the very next move. You're using magic. Just checking 1.9 on all of them, and you are strong against fire, so don't use Ignis. Light Sword. Alright, Suplex. 11,000, nearly 12,000. It's beautiful. And we are doing a good chunk of your health, so that is good. As long as we play safe, keep our overdrive in check, keep ourselves healed up, we are good. Oh, fuck off. Don't fire stare again. That... You're an asshole. You're just an asshole. Okay. I believe we just saved an item there. We have 2 more turns. Gotta refresh everything. I hate that. That is awful. It makes sense, but it's still awful. Pop a meal in Leonar. He's our heavy hitter. Micah can do a lot of damage, but Leonar is our heavy hitter. So I want to keep him alive. I hate... This guy's nasty. He hits real hard and it kinda sucks. Still, I think we have it under control. We very much have it under control. Micah, you're just gonna be our item user, honestly. You have Caretaker equipped, so it makes you a good fit for it. So just keep the items coming, help keep us alive. Just help keep us alive. Have I used Suplex? I don't know if I have, but I would like to get the Champion's Cheer back. I'm pretty sure I've used Suplex. Beautiful. Full health. Lots of damage coming our way. I'm putting shield up. I feel like we're taking way too much damage for it not to be physical. Given that we should still have our... No, we don't have our aura still up. Oh, crap. Okay, how are we looking on... Okay, we're bringing Glenn out. Right, and we need to keep hitting you with All Break because you... Oh, wait, no, the resistance is gone. Nice. What's the move here? What is the move here? One of these could be real funny. That's really tempting. That is really tempting. I should, oh my god, if I die again, this before Suplex and before King's Will, and really before any of Leonar's big hits. But for now, Magic Overdrive. Alright, get Champion's Cheer back. And hope we don't die. Please, let this be a nice, big, delicious heal. We gotta get that aura back up. You absolute asshole. Okay. Your bleed is still up, so we're good. What can you do that would be most effective? Probably a meal on Leonar. Yes. Then we'll have Micah make weak to water. I don't know if that stacks with the natural weakness. I hope it does, because it would be funny. That's not nothing. That's like 1,200 damage. That's not nothing. Please let this work, because it would be extremely funny. Comedy is the most important thing in combat, clearly. 23,000! Okay, we have a strategy. We also need to put an aura up. Which, yes, it probably would be a good idea to actually heal ourselves, but, it fell off. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't. Okay, only one person got hit from the heat, so that's actually really generous of you. No, we're helping Amalia. Oh god. Oh, it's the start of turn where we take the heat damage. Got it. So that's just going to be a constant issue every single turn. Yep, keeping our damage dealer alive. Oh, that's a lot of damage, but Aura's definitely the right call. I'm confident now that Aura's the right call. Oh, I just noticed Amalia's turn isn't coming up anytime soon. Oh, crap. Shoot. We have plenty of elixirs. And Leonar is getting low on TP. Yes, Caretaker! Oh, that's so nice. Our healer is at max. Our damage dealer is at max. This is fine. It's not great. It is fine. It is fine. Oh, this is a fight. Get your ass off the ground, Micah. Okay, checking statuses. Okay. Oh, what the hell did you get to 17 bite marks? Funky. Well, as much as I think it would be very funny to have another Sylph's fan used on you, let's just do the damage. Right now, we're staying alive. Performing CPR on ourselves to the beat of classic rock. Okay, Amalia, you've got to heal us. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, yep, there we go, here we go. Now it's getting bad. Yeah, this will be the right call. I would rather use, I would have rather had Amalia use the Ultra move to get everyone restored to max. But I panicked. We still have Aura on everybody. We don't have it on Micah, but we do have it on everybody else, so that's gonna have to be fine. Okay, just don't use fire and we'll be good. Even better, please, die right now to comical circumstances of Weakness Bite, 10 bites, and Sylph's Fan. And you're weak to water, which we are using. 20,000, not bad. Not ideal, but not... What do you mean not ideal? That's 20,000 damage. Oh, I really should have had Amalia use the... Yep, okay. That is a mistake that is probably going to end up killing me. We are currently in maintenance mode. I just want to keep my damage dealer alive, to be honest. Just to be perfectly honest. Oh, fuck, we're in overheat. Yep, okay, this is the end of us. This is the end of us. Oh, it was going so well. It was going so well. But the mistake was I played a little too aggressively when I should have played defensively. I lost track. I think we've got the gist of the battle now, though, so I think I'm just going to cut back when we succeed. We've got the gist of the battle at this point. We don't need to see more of me flailing and dying and struggling. That's not who I meant to use it on, but oh well. We learned a lot, though. Keep Aura up. Stay defensive. Pay attention to your goddamn overheat, please. There we go. I'll show you how I reorganize my party, or my abilities shortly. I didn't do too much, but I think I'm going to keep the whole thing in. That was an intense fight. That was a very good, very intense fight. And the second of those crystals is down. How did I change things? It was mostly in skills. I moved a few skills around. I found out that Leonard has specialists and I got that maxed out, which gave us more ultra moves. A lot in that fight. Caretaker continued to be very useful. I gave Glenn Water Strike, which was maxed out, and I also replaced his cloaks with healing. He's not a very good healer, but he did provide some additional healing. Also gave him fire resistance, which I found lost in his passives. Amalia, I found had crest block, which only came in like once in the entire fight, but it was nothing. And then I brought Sienna in for a little bit, but she was basically worthless because I did not spec her out enough. Okay. The good news is that is another major objective complete. That is the second Maelstrom Terror out of what appears to be 4 dealt with. Next time on Chained Echoes Ashes of Elrant. Let's go check out Old Town finally. I'll see everyone next time for that. Hoping there's some good stuff in there because I also gotta fight another Maelstrom Terror next time, I think.